Does he say, I've never taken steroids in my life? Does he say that?
He said in one instance that when he was 18, him and his friends took something and it gave him gynecomastia.
Finally playing my age.
Finally.
But that requires, obviously, a body transformation. Probably lose but maybe somewhere in the 20.
What about The Rock? You think he's natural?
Oh, he's absolutely not natty. 30-pound walking lunges, 2 plates was every exercise. I'm like, is he a bikini competitor?
We got some big update about The Rock, as you know him as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the same similar man with the name of Liver King, Brian Johnson. But their fields are different, though their work is the same. Now The Rock just got exposed for his steroid use allegations.
Does he say, I've never taken steroids in my life? Does he say that?
He said in one instance that when he was 18, him and his friends took something and it gave him gynecomastia and then he never touched it again.
That seems suspect.
The Rock is now totally getting destroyed because of it. Some allegations on his charity fund scam and even more things just piling up. And this time it looks like The Rock's career is finished before a proper ending. I will give you a full breakdown in this video. Let's keep watching till the end. As you know, The Rock didn't just stop after becoming a superstar in WWE. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, he was the face of wrestling. Every time he entered the arena, the crowd literally exploded. His charisma, the way he talked on the mic, the way he turned a normal match into pure entertainment, that's what made him the people's champion.
In the tone of the crowd, 22,000 people in Madison Square Garden, they looked at the two bad guys, they looked at the new rookie, and in that moment, 22,000 people can either go, shit, he's gonna get his ass kicked.
But The Rock always wanted to go bigger. Wrestling gave him fame, but Hollywood was where he saw the real challenge. In 2001, he got his first big break in The Mummy Returns and then The Scorpion King, and from there he didn't look back. Step by step, he shifted from being just a wrestler to one of the highest paid actors in the world. Now just think about it. This guy has delivered over 40 plus movies, with many turning into global blockbusters. From Fast and Furious to Jumanji and Moana, his films have made billions at the box office. In fact, he became one of the very few actors in Hollywood who could guarantee a movie's success just by putting his name on it. And money? Oh man, The Rock is not just rich, he is mega rich. Through movies, endorsements, his brand Terramana Tequila, even his wrestling comeback deals, he has made hundreds of millions of dollars. Right now, his net worth is estimated to be around $800 million.
You've been getting money for a long time. Almost 30 years ago, you signed your first big contract. I think you were making $150K a year.
150K.
For 5 years. A quick Google search says that your net worth is $800 million. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I've worked hard.
When the biggest name of Hollywood and WWE, a superstar, faces allegations piling up, it becomes a wildfire in the mess. What is happening right now is exactly that. On August 31st, 2025, during the Venice Film Festival premiere of his upcoming movie, The Smashing Machine, The Rock appeared on the red carpet looking drastically slimmer than usual. Cameras caught him with a much smaller frame, and compared to his normal massive presence, he looked almost pale and weak. Within hours, social media blew up. People said things like, he looks sick, and some even questioned, is this the same Rock we know? The main exposure came from Joe Rogan's podcast, even when Derek was there with Joe Rogan.
The Rock, and he's standing there with his shirt off. There's not a man alive who doesn't want to be built like that. They all want to be built like that. So if he's telling you that he's not doing anything to get that, and I don't know if he is, does he say, I've never taken steroids in my life? Does he say that?
He said in one instance that when he was 18, him and his friends took something and it gave him gynecomastia and then he never touched it again.
That seems suspect.
Super suspect.
Saying that's all he's ever done? That's crazy talk. Also, when you look at his physique in the early days of the WWE, I mean, he was like very athletic, great genetics, big, strong guy, but he didn't look anything like he looks now.
People started connecting the dots when The Rock appeared very skinny at the Venice Film Festival premiere. Even when he was asked about it, it looked like The Rock wanted to hide the issue by saying it was just because of his age, but he didn't provide any other explanation.
I'm going to play a man known as a Chicken Man. He's 75 years old.
Which you are.
Which I am.
Finally,
I'm 175.
You're playing your age, right?
I'm finally playing my age.
Finally.
But that requires, obviously, a body transformation. Probably lose but maybe somewhere in the 25 to 30 pounds. I changed my training around, my diet around, and you don't want to be extreme with anything. You just want to continue to go taper down and slow.
Fans were shocked to see how much his body had changed. He had lost around 50 pounds, most of it from muscle, dropping from his iconic 260 to 265 pounds frame to roughly 210 to 215 pounds. For a 50-year-old, such rapid muscle loss is almost unheard of naturally. On the red carpet, he looked noticeably pale and thinner, showing signs of gut health struggles and reduced energy levels, which experts link linked to long-term antibiotics and digestive issues. This drastic change fueled speculation and concern, and then another creator named Greg Doucette fully exposed The Rock's body.
What about The Rock? You think he's natural?
Oh, he's absolutely not natty. They said he did a 12-week training program for WWE, and he had a full six-pack, leanest he's ever been. He's 53. I'm like, guys, he's on everything. Not only do I not think he's natural, I don't think he's on HRT. I think he's on the kitchen sink.
Really?
I think he's on all of it and then some. You don't get big like that into your 50s compared to your 40s and 30s. Like you see some photos of him in his 30s, he's way bigger and leaner now.
Now, it's not just about how a man can look so muscular at the age of 50 compared to younger ages. According to science, a man's testosterone levels naturally decline day by day, and as age increases, overall health and muscle maintenance should decrease. The Rock showed the complete opposite, similar to Liver King. Then it came out that The Rock was actually falsely portraying his gym workouts, making it look like he was building muscle naturally when he wasn't.
This is The Rock, I'm gonna go through my leg workout. And then he gets in there. He had 2 plates on each side of the leg press. This is the waist. I'm like, it's his first set. He's warming up. No, he's stuck with that weight the whole time. So he did this workout. He's like, look how hard it is. 30-pound walking lunges. 2 plates was every exercise. I'm like, is he a bikini competitor? And he's faking how hard it is. You know, like, oh, yeah, he's grimacing.
So just imagine, when the biggest celebrity, a man who is literally an idol for most people for his muscular physique and bold character in Hollywood and the WWE ring, gets exposed for such things, just imagine what could be happening day by day. Now all of The Rock's fans are losing their trust in him. They are confused. Were they truly idolizing someone real, or was their whole life a lie? Some comments say he probably signed something to keep people from disclosing that he's on drugs. He's not just some guy, he's a brand now, and everything he does is a facade to feed into that. Another person made a good point that he has definitely been selling an achievable dream while getting extremely well paid by promoting often unproven and ineffective supplements. Indeed, his career could have achieved the pinnacle of wealth and status never seen before by any website or pro athlete, so people are totally concerned about this issue. Guys, what do you want to say about this? Let me know. But this thing doesn't end here. There's more. Now all old allegations are piling up, while people are starting to uncover his mistakes and some shady behavior. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson faced significant backlash in 2023 following the launch of the People's Fund of Maui, a charitable initiative aimed at aiding survivors of the devastating wildfires in Maui. In collaboration with Oprah Winfrey, Johnson pledged $10 million to the fund, which was designed to provide $1,200 monthly payments to displaced adults in Lahaina and Kula.
I've partnered with Oprah and I've donated $5 million of my own money. She's donating $5 million of hers, and together we have now kicked off a fund starting with $10 million, and the name of the fund is the People's Fund of Maui.
However, the request for public donations alongside their substantial contributions drew criticism, with many questioning why the wealthy celebrities couldn't fully fund the relief effort themselves. Critics felt that, given their considerable personal wealth, Johnson and Winfrey should have borne the entire financial burden of the initiative.
Between the two of them, they put in $10 million. I'm looking at that like, well, $10 million, isn't that like chump change to you too? Like $10 million? I mean, I think y'all could have put a lot more than $10 million into that fund. That's just my opinion. I don't know Oprah's expenses. I don't know what her bills are like. I'm sure, as they say, more money, more problems, more bills. That is true.
When a man with approximately $1 billion net worth gives only $10 million to charity, people will definitely see it as a publicity stunt, and nothing more. While he has the full ability to provide $100 million, maybe even more, it could be generated in just a few months. But The Rock's intentions seem questionable, and people didn't buy into all of this. From this perspective, The Rock's reputation could be seriously destroyed. His image as a role model, a symbol of strength, and an inspiring figure in Hollywood and WWE is now at risk. Sponsors might pull out. Movie deals could be reconsidered, and fans could turn away, leaving even his massive career vulnerable to this wave of exposure. Every past accomplishment is now being scrutinized under a harsher light, and one wrong move could amplify the downfall. So guys, this is the full picture. The Rock's body, his alleged secrets, and the controversies surrounding him. What do you think about all of this? Let me know your opinion in the comments below.